So what happened is they argued against Miles Guo's bail, but the judge that day on April 4th, she said, I'm going to think about it, your arguments, and I will make a written order later. But guess what? That's April 4th, and today is April 13th. Okay, 9 days has passed. We have not heard a decision yet. There's no written decision, but the government has since, the prosecutor's team has since submitted more documents. And one of the documents, they listed all the assets the government has already seized. Presumably, those are the fraud, the amount that the Miles Guo embezzled in their complaint, their original complaint laid out on March 15th. So this document basically listed all the assets. If you add them up, it's about 633 million. Actually, the total is 719, but the government did not do their job. They duplicates one entries. So if you exclude the duplicate, then you get 333 million. But just do a math with me, okay? So this is 333 million plus the SEC said, the Miles Guo has embezzled another 539 million, which is the money is not with Miles Guo but with SEC the whole time. So if you're adding this two number together, it's 1.17 billion. But in the complaint laid out by the DOJ, they said Miles Guo had defrauded 1.14 billion. So 1 billion. They rounded up to 1 billion. Okay, but in the same complaint, very absurd. They said Miles Guo misappropriate the fund and purchased himself, using this money of the investor, purchased himself a 26.5 million mansion in New Jersey, and then used another 13 million to renovate this mansion. Guess what? So if you're adding the number in the list of in the list that government just submitted to the court that they seized, it's 1.14. Okay, 1.17. So you were expecting a shortfall of 39 million, right? If Miles Guo indeed misappropriate the money and purchased himself using the money, buying mansion and renovation, you will see 39 million, disappeared out of the total. But no, it didn't. So the documents that the government, since April 4th, they submitted, listed every assets they seized last year, and adding them together, it's 1.17. So that's the absurdity. So the money has not been misappropriated, very contrary to what they say in the complaint. So this is everybody can go to the docket, and this is not hard to follow. It's so easy. You just have to do the math, the basic math, and they're lying.
So technically, the government is the one that killed its own. They killed their own self with showing this stuff, but come to find out, they had it wrong.
Exactly. They started lying, and they tried to cover the lies with more lies, and it's very, very difficult for them to not slip, to not making mistakes. And that's why I say the absurdity is just increased tenfold, and people can take a look. This is laughable. They just make a fool of themselves.